In today's video, I'm going to lay out exactly why you, the viewer, you right there, dude, Dixon, if your name's Dixon, don't listen to this advice. You're in my fantasy football league. Click off the video, man. But listen, if you want to win your league this year, you got to take a look at Diontae Johnson, especially if you're in a PPR format. And I'm going to lay out exactly why that this is a great decision. For starters, the biggest reason I'm just so excited about Diontae this year is listen to the way that the Panthers front office and the Panthers coaches talk about Diontae Johnson.
I told Dave, he was like, we need an X to start with, where like if they don't respect him, he's winning. You know, they're wrong. Like for us, that vision is you. Like we put you over there, and they don't have help on that corner. Like,
Yeah. I mean, just Diontae himself is just a smooth, efficient mover. He doesn't waste a lot of energy with excess movements that he doesn't need to do. And he's just really efficient in everything he does. Trains himself hard in the offseason, comes in ready to go.
As we build our offense, we really try to feature someone. And for us right now, where's Diontae Johnson at?
They love him. They literally love him. They view him as an alpha wide receiver 1. And with that, he's going to be treated as an alpha wide receiver 1 in terms of targets, receptions, game planning. He is going to be the first read on majority of the Panthers pass concepts. Dave Canales, the new Panthers head coach, wants to get the ball off quickly. He has a common saying of getting the ball off within 2.7 seconds.
Our pass game, we're really committed to getting the ball out. This is going to be a big emphasis for Bryce. Get the ball out, ball out in 2.7 or less.
Diontae Johnson is going to get targets quickly. Along with this quick-hitting pass philosophy, Dave Canales himself is just a massive green flag for fantasy wide receivers. With Dave Canales as the offensive coordinator, over the past 2 seasons, he has had 3 top 16 wide receivers. This is amazing, all right? That is a statistical anomaly. He is a great option for fantasy football in regards to coaching. Dave Canales is a great offensive mind, especially for the pass game. This guy helped resurrect Geno Smith's career in Seattle. This guy helped resurrect Baker Mayfield's career last year in Tampa Bay. This guy has the ability to help turn around players' careers when it comes to the quarterback position. Everybody watching this video right now, right here, is like, hey man, Bryce Young is trash. Bryce Young is trash. He's small, his arm is ass, he's slow, yada yada. He's too small to play quarterback, right? He's a midget. People just go on, they ragdoll this guy. Let me just say this to really put in perspective, it does not matter if Bryce Young is a bad quarterback this season for Diontae Johnson's value. All right, where Diontae Johnson is getting drafted, it literally does not matter if Bryce Young is the worst quarterback in the league. All that matters is we know he will get targets. If Bryce Young can help a old Adam Thielen finish as the wide receiver 17, it does not matter, especially when Diontae Johnson is getting drafted around wide receiver 40. Other thing is, if Bryce Young shows any improvement, if he takes any jump forward, we are playing on house money. Diontae Johnson's upside could be massively boosted by a Bryce Young breakout, which we don't need to project to draft him where he's going. We don't need Bryce Young to break out for Diontae Johnson to be a good fantasy wide receiver. It's irrelevant to the conversation. Me sitting here saying, Bryce Young's going to break out, Bryce Young's going to do this, it's irrelevant. We're playing on house money with Diontae Johnson. If Bryce Young breaks out, then oh my gosh, we just struck gold. Like, we're set up. It's great, right? But it doesn't matter if Bryce Young doesn't break out. If he plays identically to how he did last season, cool. We're still getting Diontae Johnson at a complete value, right? So he is not dependent on Bryce Young. He is, if anything, he is only boosted. His floor is fine. It's his ceiling that could be massively boosted. Now, let's talk volume, which is something that is the most important statistic when it comes to fantasy football for wide receivers. Diontae Johnson is a target hog. This guy gets receptions even in bad offenses. All right. Over the past 4 seasons, Diontae Johnson has had 3 seasons of over 140 targets. That's incredible. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Everything basing around Diontae Johnson's value and projections is that he's going to get targets. He's going to get a large share of this Panthers offense. The target share numbers are going to be high for Diontae Johnson. Outside of Adam Thielen, there is not much there in the wide receiver room. There's not that much there to take away from his target share. Listen, you have 3 guys that are total projections, right? Rookie first round wide receiver Xavier Legette. I really like him as a prospect, but he's pretty raw coming out of college, even as an older prospect. I think his fantasy relevance will go, either at the total end of the year or going into next season and beyond. Then you have Jonathan Mingo and Terrence Marshall, both former second-round picks, who in my eyes, it's total projections to say that they're going to do anything. So far in training camp, they've looked fine, they've looked solid, but when you look at the preseason game last week, they were trash. All right, I'm just going to say it. The Panthers quarterback Jake Plummer was horrible, but both of them had, multiple drop passes and did not look like threats to Diontae Johnson, and that's all we care about. It's Diontae Johnson and a very old Adam Thielen, and then you also have to factor in most teams have a substantial target share at the tight end position. We do not. The Panthers have nobody at tight end that has proven themselves. So essentially, run game number 1, you got Diontae Johnson number 2, and then Adam Thielen, and then the rest will figure itself out. Diontae Johnson is an elite talent. I'm tired of the slander. Diontae Johnson is a good wide receiver. He is widely regarded as a top 10 route runner in the league. I need my natural amphetamine sometimes, all right? Listen, it's early in the morning. Your boy is getting ready for the day, so let's get ready for the day, guys. Diontae is a guy that has put up proven production in bad circumstances. We're talking a washed Big Ben, and then a Kenny Pickett as your quarterback. Kenny Pickett's horrible. Washed Big Ben was not it. All right. And then to combine with that, he has had Matt Canada as his offensive coordinator since 2021. Matt Canada is well regarded as the worst offensive mind in football over the past 3 seasons. The fact he didn't get fired after year 1 was an amazement. The fact he didn't get fired after year 2 was he essentially won the lottery. And this past season, he was a joke. All right, the offense honestly might have been worse than the Panthers. that's saying something. But listen, Diontae Johnson is the definition of an undervalued player. And listen, at the bare minimum, look at him, pay attention to him, do some research, watch some film. The guy still has it. He's still an amazing route runner. He's in a great situation, and I think this is the year to draft him when he's at his lowest point. All right, I think he's going to break out for the Panthers. I think we're going to be talking about him very highly next season. So go out there, draft him. But regardless, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking. And listen, if y'all could click the like button, subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. I'm trying to grow this. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to give you guys the best fantasy football advice possible. No BS. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm trying to sell you guys on good advice. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Love y'all. Bye. English or Spanish?